Shalom Israel, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, HaMashiach, Yahushua. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, 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 Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem, HaMashiach, Yahushai, all praises due. Now I'm going to be reading out of Ecclesiastes chapter 10, starting at verse 6. Pride, ego, we all get it, and we all must overcome this. Starting at verse 6 of Ecclesiastes chapter 10, the scriptures read, "Bear not hatred to thy neighbor for every wrong, and do nothing at all by injurious practices." We all fuck up. How would you feel if somebody else got on your ass for every little thing you did? Pride is hateful before power in man, and by both doeth one commit iniquity. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. For such a one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth he casteth away his bowels. Roughly paraphrasing, what is a profit if a man gain the whole world and loses his soul? We're nothing but ashes, made to live 120 years at most. Might not even get that, might just be 90 years, 80 years. It's too much pride. It's too much pride. The physician cutteth off a long disease, a long dis-ease, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die. For when a man is dead, he shall inherit creeping things, beasts, and worms. No matter what you did in this life, no matter how hard you strive to reach your goal, at the end of the day, just like the homeless man, you're just a home to bugs. At the end of the day, you're gonna sleep in the dirt, just like the richest to the poorest. What profit does being here have? What profit does trying to make it here do for you? What does it profit? The beginning of pride is as one departed from the power, and his heart is turned away from his maker. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the power, and his heart is turned away from his maker. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it should pour out abomination. And therefore Yahweh brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. When you don't have the Most High on your mind, that's when your ego comes into place. You lean to your own understanding. That's pride. When you make excuses to why you didn't do something, or why somebody doing this better than you. Oh, it was just an off day. Or I wasn't going my hardest. Oh, tomorrow will be better. That's pride. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. I don't need the Most High. I am God. I control my own reality. I got sage, I got crystals. Nobody can tell me shit. Oh, this jab ain't the mark. Jesus died for everybody. God is a woman. Listen to yourself. All that is vanity and pride, man. All of that is vanity and pride. None of it is true. None of that matters. None of that is profitable because it's not even scripture based. Yahweh has cast down the thrones of proud princes and set up the meek in their stead. That's gonna happen soon. But only to the meek. Only to the humble. What the scriptures say, he has chosen the poor in this world and rich in faith. Yahweh hath plucked up the roots of the proud nations and planted the lowly in their place. He done that plenty of times throughout history. Thousands and thousands of years he has been doing that. It's all recorded in scripture. He's going to do it again. And planted the lowly in their place. Yahweh overthrew countries of the heathen and destroyed them to the foundations of the earth. Like I said, history repeats itself. There's nothing new under the sun. It is all happening again. He took some of them away and destroyed them, and have made their memorial to cease from the earth. No remembrance. All vanity, all vexation of spirit, all pride. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. Pride was not made for men, nor furious anger for them that are born of a woman. Men are not supposed to be prideful. When you're prideful, you're unable to be taught. You're unteachable. Nobody can talk to you. Nothing goes right in your life. You attract the wrong attention. Actually, shit might start going good for you, so you can see how bad you fucked up and not having the most on your side. Pride was not made for men, nor fear his anger for them that are born of a woman. A woman is not supposed to have anger. A woman is not supposed to be bucking up, to be rebellious, to go against her lot. A woman is not supposed to be playing the role of the man. The woman is not supposed to be putting herself on a high horse, thinking she's above the man, thinking she's above her fellow sisters, thinking she's above the power. Men and women alike are not supposed to go against the Most High's commandments, what he says. The end of the commandment is this: let me get that precept. Ecclesiastes, let's start at verse 9. Ecclesiastes 12, starting at verse 9. And moreover, because the preacher was wise, he still taught the people knowledge. Yeah, he gave good heed and sought out, and set in order many proverbs. The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright, even words of truth. The words of the wise are as goads, and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. And further by these, my son, be admonished of making many books there is no end, and much study is a weariness to the flesh. Verse 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the power and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. For the power shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Shalom.